Welcome back to another episode of SMS Games Talk, and this is Cyberpunk 2077 official gameplay trailer. Now, I know I'm late to the party with the Cyberpunk 2077 thing, but I am giving it a chance, and you know the graphics from what I've seen look really good. So let's get into this.
They got a lock on us. Engine's been hit.
Get us out of here.
I'm losing control.
At CD Projekt Red, we dedicate ourselves to telling immersive stories. Yet with every new project, we set out to make our games bigger, more complex, deeply engaging.
Come on, V. Let's get you home.
Cyberpunk 2077 marries exploration of a vast open world with kinetic combat, story-changing player choices, and robust character development, all to bring you into our vision of the dark future.
You ever feel like the city doesn't give you a choice? You either burn alive in it, or you never existed at all.
The year is 2077. An economic crisis culminating in nuclear conflict has left America in pieces. With most of the continent degenerating into lawless war zones, people from all over have converged on the already overcrowded Night City, one of the world's last great megalopolises. A hub amassing the best in resources and know-how, and home to manufacturers of cutting-edge technologies, Night City continues to offer the promise of a civilized future.
What? No, this isn't happening.
Oh, but it is.
But in the city's streets, a merciless struggle for power rages. Gangs, corporate agents, hustlers, religious cultists, politicians, and all manner of criminals strive to outplay one another. Ordinary people get caught in the crossfire.
Looking for justice in Night City.
I seek revenge. Much more feasible here.
In this world, consumed by never-ending conflict, sometimes only an outsider will get the job done.
Love the graphics.
Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
And that's you, an urban mercenary, a cyber-enhanced gun for hire.
You seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
As a mercenary, you swear no allegiance. You've chosen the outlaw life and trust that your abilities will carry you up Night City's ruthless, underground social ladder.
Heart of Night City. That's it right there.
See, like a
To thrive as a
cyborg
merc,
human thing.
you need the right combination of gear, skills, and reputation.
Dex had a load to say about you. I hope he wasn't overselling.
With the money you earn, you can turn yourself into a living weapon, buying guns and enhancements in the hundreds.
See, like a fucking Terminator.
As you roam the city's streets, you gain the experience you need to upgrade abilities and acquire perks. Combine the right skills and gear to create a gunslinger with inhuman reflexes. A stealthy netrunner with command of all surrounding tech. Or practically anyone in between.
That's fun.
In Cyberpunk 2077, you steal a prototype biochip that can set you up for life.
Being filthy rich.
When its sealed container is ruptured, the only way to prevent the biochip from failing is to slot it into your head. It turns out it contains the digitized soul of Johnny Silverhand, a dead rocker boy with violence on his mind.
I mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head right now.
He's out for
Keanu
revenge.
Reeves.
Aims to bring down the megacorp that made the chip.
Do whatever it takes to stop him, defeat him, gut him.
What is in your head can shift the balance of power in Night City. The high and mighty will do anything to lay their hands on it.
Told you I'd end you someday.
The choices you make will shape your story and determine how events unfold.
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
But not everything in Night City is a matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look, your ride, your pastime, who's at your side. Choosing how you spend your dirty money. Welcome to the next generation of open-world adventure. Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, I like that. Hold on, I'll see this.
Welcome to the next generation of open-world adventure.
I'm just
Immerse
going to the title
yourself in
screen.
Cyberpunk 2077.
All right, there we go. Nice little picture there to sit on. That looks really good. That does. Look, I didn't, and this is where I give my opinion of the trailer and the whole and the game from what I've seen so far. I want to get it. And I know it's still, ranging between $69, $70, right? Or it can be cheaper if it's on a deal or more expensive. I know it is a newer game that's only recently come out, right? Now, the reason why I wasn't on the Cyberpunk hype train or anything was because I always believed, I always said that if you're going to have a free roam game like this, never do it in first person. That was my problem with Far Cry. One of the Far Cry games was, that's why I never got into it, because I don't like first person free roam. I reckon if you're going to do a free roaming game, you should do it like Just Cause and Grand Theft Auto 5 do. Have it in third person. That's how I like my free roam. I reckon if you're going to do a first-person shooter game like this, do not incorporate free roam into it. First person is only for games like, Aliens vs. Predator, Call of Duty, like first-person shooters. That's what I like first-person in. So first-person free roam is not really on the top of my bucket list of games that I like. But Cyberpunk just kind of made me think a bit different about it. It's made me think, well, give it a chance. You didn't give Far Cry a good enough chance. So give Cyberpunk 2077 a go and see if you like that. If you like it, then it'd be good, because then it can change my mind on first-person free roam games, and kind of get me out of that and say, well, first-person can also be suitable for free roaming as well, not just first-person shooters. But yeah, no, this looks really good. The graphics look amazing. The story does look like it grabs you and it gets you into this deep, immersive, storytelling of it all. Here I am talking like the trailer chick. But anyway, it's true though. It is like immersive to try and like one of those stories where, before you know it, you don't really give a shit about it. But when you start playing the game and you get into it more and more and more, and it's like one of those games that you just really want to get into. And that's what it looks like, because I love futuristic cars and all the rest of it. I know a lot of people hated that Saints Row game, Agents of Mayhem. Everyone said that was shit. But I did like the futuristic cars of it, though. And that's what I like. That's what Cyberpunk has. It has the futuristic-like cars. I always love that in free roam games. It's like the design of the vehicles and all the free roam customization that you can do. And it has to have a good story, too. And Cyberpunk 2077, this game looks like it does. And that's what I love, It's not everything has to be about first-person shooters, or like zombies or vampires or all the rest of it, right? I do like my futuristic stuff too. That's why I'm one of the people that loves the Back to the Future. But when they brought out the Back to the Future game, boy, that was trash. I didn't like it. It was too cartoony. It was shit. Even though it was supposed to be like Back to the Future 4, but just in a game instead of a movie. But anyway, I'm going to give this game a go. I really am going to give this game a go, because it does look really good. It looks like, at the start I was a bit of a idiot for writing it off and saying, nah, you shouldn't have first-person free roam games. First-person's only good for first-person shooters. I think I'm wrong. But I want Cyberpunk 2077 to prove me wrong, that first-person can also be good in free roam as well, not just shooter games. That you can have first-person free roam as well, not just first-person shooters. And that, Just Cause and Grand Theft Auto are not the only real good free roam games out there. Just because they're in third person it's all just perspective to me, The perspective has to be right or it fucks with my head. So I'm just going to give Cyberpunk 2077 a really good go. And I do SMS gameplay videos on it and all the rest of it, So I am excited to get into this. I got to get through all the Doom shit that I'm doing, and you know, some of the mobile games like Jetpack Joyride and shit that I'm doing. But I will get into this eventually. Maybe not now, or maybe not straight away, but I will get into this eventually because it does look like fun. It looks like a very interesting game that captivates you with its story and what's going on. You always want to know what's going on next. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this. So. Yeah, as always, thank you for watching this episode of SMS Games Talk, Cyberpunk 2077 official gameplay trailer. And as always, if you're not videoing it, it ain't worth shit. Take care, guys.